never take an LIC policy or insurance policy.
Why are you so against LIC policy? Now that you have a family and you have some more sense of finances and you try to make a financial plan, but you have 2 daughters and a wife, how much do you actually stick to it?
I think I stick to it quite regular.
But ऐसा
Despite
हमें तो
whatever
नहीं
it is.
बोलते।
क्योंकि तुम्हें बोल दूंगा तो तुम लोग मुझे लूट लोगे. You guys will derail the plan when the word go itself.
But होता तो होगा ना, sometimes you have planned something for a month and other people
Yeah,
come up with
it happens and still happening. But I have created enough cushion for myself that those cushions will never fail. As of now, whatever I have done for myself, they have been kept very secret, close to my heart, so that you guys don't know anything about it.
But what are these cushions? What percentage should be a cushion?
The percentage is almost about 5 to 7% of my total corpus. That I consider to be a cushion. If I tell you very openly, in last 2 months, I have redeemed almost 20 lakh rupees
From your mutual funds?
from my mutual funds, which were long invested. And today, even for 2 months later, they are almost standing at the similar level because they've been invested for a long term.
मतलब आपने
So-
जो निकाला
हाँ।
उसके बाद भी आपके टोटल AUM पे फर्क नहीं पड़ा?
बहुत फर्क नहीं है 2-3 लाख का फर्क, उससे ज्यादा फर्क नहीं है, डिस्पाइट टेकिंग आउट 20 लाख रुपए उससे निकालने के बाद भी.
तो ऐसे कैसे पॉसिबल है?
Possible है because it has been kept for a long time. It keeps going. Market is doing well. You see, as I always say, the risk and the time are inversely proportionate. So it is already, my investment has taken more than 7 to 8 years despite the rotation. So what has happened is that the growth becomes very pertinent, and the most of the most of the mutual funds have been very well balanced, and they withstand any cycle which runs in the market. So it reaches the level where it is supposed to be, and I still kept that target where I'm supposed to be at December end, and I'm sure despite taking out all this, शायद वो लेवल अभी भी अचीव होगा.
How did you 7 years back, या आपने 7-8 years से इन्वेस्ट किया, लेकिन how did you convince yourself to take so much risk at once? Or were you always your capacity to risk was always so big, or did that change at some point?
Capacity to risk was big, but where was the wherewithal to take a risk? So taking a risk, you should have something to take risk with. Today I have the corpus to take a risk, but I don't consider to be a risk because it has been very well developed
हाँ,
and
but जब
grown.
स्टार्टिंग में किया होगा तो कभी डर तो लगा होगा?
हाँ, बिल्कुल लगा था. डिस्पाइट कि मैंने 10,000 की SIP 10 साल चलाई थी, जिससे मुझे बहुत बेनिफिट हुआ था 2012 में, जब मैंने उसको 11 में जब निकाला था. लेकिन जब मैं रिटायर हुआ 2012 में, जो भी रिटायरमेंट कॉर्पस मिला उसको मैंने सीधे पहले बैंक में FD किया, बिकॉज दिस वाज अ रिटायरमेंट कॉर्पस. एंड आज से 12 साल पहले म्यूचुअल फंड्स को लेकर के फिर भी बहुत अवेयरनेस नहीं थी. मुझे काफी कुछ पता था, लेकिन फिर भी मुझे डर था कि मेरा ये शायद लास्ट बड़ा कॉर्पस है जो मेरे पास होगा, मैं उसका क्या करूं. तो 3 से 6 महीने वो FD में था, और slowly I decided if I don't need this much of money, I started shifting that much of money
to mutual fund.
To the mutual fund. So initial I had got 43-44 lakh rupees. The first 10 lakh was shifted first, and after 3 to 4 months another 10 lakh was shifted, and slowly I invested around 37-38 lakhs and kept 5 to 7 lakhs still to myself. और वो
5-7 लाख FD में था.
वो 5-7 लाख FD में ही था, और जो भी अगर कुछ ऐसे इमरजेंसी रिक्वायरमेंट पड़ी तो वो उससे निकाला मैंने. और जो ये पैसे जो इन्वेस्टेड थे, ये करीब 3-4 साल के बाद मार्केट के हालात में देखते हुए ऐसा लगा शायद बहुत बढ़िया इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं था, because it was done through somebody's guidance. I was still not the financial advisor in the real sense. Then I realigned the entire thing. That is how in the 12-year cycle, it's 7 to 8 years, that it has grown so well. Before that, the investment was done by somebody which was not very well managed and not very well balanced as it should have been. Like I do it today for my clients, it has no semblance of clear balance.
But what do you mean by balance? What do you do for your clients? How do you balance?
You see, ईद के हिसाब से आपको रिस्क प्रोफाइल के हिसाब से ये देखना होता है कि किस म्यूचुअल फंड में किस कैटेगरी में कितना पैसा आपने इन्वेस्ट करना. अगर मैं अपनी बात करूं, आज शायद मैं इस कैपेसिटी में हूं कि मैं पूरा का पूरा इक्विटी में और किसी भी कैटेगरी में इन्वेस्ट कर सकता हूं, बट उस समय में मुझे बहुत ही कंजर्वेटिव रहना था because as I said, this was the only corpus I could have got, and I was in the process of establishing myself in the civil world. So I was conscious about it. So probably because of my risk appetite then, probably that was suggested. I don't blame them, but उसमें कोई semblance of category नहीं था. अच्छा ये इस फंड में कर देते हैं, ये उस फंड में कर देते हैं, इतना उस फंड में कर देते हैं. आज जब हम करते हैं तो लार्ज कैप में कितना होना चाहिए, लार्ज एंड मिड कैप में कितना होना चाहिए, हाइब्रिड में कितना फंड होना चाहिए, और इन सब कैटेगरी को देखते हुए आपके रिस्क प्रोफाइल से बैलेंस करते हुए ही हम इसको इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. एंड दैट इज व्हाट इज गिविंग द रियल एसेंस ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट in most of my client and my own investment.
Do you think that is the difference between DIY investing and investing with
100%. I totally agree. DIY इन्वेस्टमेंट में प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि आपको जो भी कहीं से कुछ बोलता है आप खुश हो जाते हो और बोलते हाँ ये अच्छा, इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर देते हैं, और 6 महीने बाद आप रियलाइज करते हो अरे यार ये तो गड़बड़ हो गया, इसको निकालो, दूसरे में इन्वेस्ट कर देते हैं. बट दिस इज नॉट द मेथड एंड द वे इट इज सपोज्ड टू बी डन. आपको अगर खुद करना है कुछ और सीखना है, कुछ जानना है, तो एक छोटा सा कॉर्पस रखो, उससे आप खेलो और सीखो, और बाकी कॉर्पस आप किसी एडवाइजर को दे दो जो इस फील्ड में आपको ठीक तरह से पैसे बना के देगा और साथ ही साथ आपके कॉर्पस को भी प्रोटेक्ट करके रखे.
आपने बोला खेलो, so do you think this is like this gives thrill to a lot of people?
You see, at your age, आज की डेट में सबको खेलना है, और हमने ये रियलाइज नहीं किया कि हमने इनिशियल कॉर्पस कितना डाला था और आज उसकी क्या वैल्यू है. हम क्या करते हैं, अपनी सैलरी से यहां से वहां डालते हैं, बट वी कीप नो डाटा टू आवरसेल्फ. प्लीज मेक एन एक्सेल कि आज तक कितना डाल दिया है आपने, बिकॉज आप निकालते हो, डालते हो, आपके पास कोई हिसाब किताब नहीं है, और फिर बोलते हो अरे वाह ये तो इतने पे ग्रो कर रहा है. व्हाट कैपिटल गेन यू डन, व्हाट कैपिटल लॉसेस डिड यू बुक, बिकॉज यू गाइस डोंट लुक एट ऑल दोस थिंग्स. देन यू विल रियली रियलाइज do it yourself has real value or not. Maybe some of them who have studied well, read well, must have done it, but whatever I have interacted with, I can say 90% of them still don't reach that level, and they are looking for guidance from left, right, family, friends, peers, neighbors, and the advice is mostly just about an average advice.
When you started, आपने क्यों, आपको थ्रिल नहीं था जब आपने स्टार्ट किया?
मेरे लिए मैटर ऑफ सर्वाइवल था,
पर
मुझे उस पैसे को संभाल के रखना था. थ्रिल का तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं उठता था.
हाँ, लेकिन उसमें रिस्क भी तो है, तो तब आपको डर नहीं लगा कि अगर सर्वाइवल था तो
देखो,
most people go for FDs, nobody really comes to a risk.
You see, risk, as I told you, I had an experience with 10,000 rupees SIP way back in 2000.
But no, even then, how did you convince yourself to do a 10,000 rupees SIP? What was your push to start?
Because the push was, if I don't do it, probably I'll not be able to make enough money for myself, and second is to be able to give a decent education and whatever you guys want to yourself. So probably that was the only thing, because I realized the gap between the earning and the expense is very large. That is the time that I have to make my money work as fast as possible, but with semblance of decent growth. Fast का मतलब ये नहीं है कल पैसा दुगना हो जाएगा. 12 से 15% compounding is a very decent growth. 15% कंपाउंडिंग का मतलब है 5 साल में आपका पैसा डबल हो जाता है, which is very very good.
But आजकल तो लोगों को वो भी कम लगता है.
हाँ, अभी मार्केट अच्छा है, सबको मजे आ रहे हैं. अब पिछले कुछ दिनों से मार्केट गिर रहा है, तो पता चलेगा कि हमने क्या किया है. आटे दाल का भाव और डू इट योरसेल्फ का नतीजा सामने आने लगेगा.
What was your personal lowest financial moment? जब आपको लगा कि अब तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
ऐसा शायद कभी हुआ नहीं, बट जो बेस्ट हमारी जनरेशन के साथ था, हम शायद किसी भी हालात में गुजारा करने को तैयार होते थे. जब आर्मी में थे तो लाइफ वाज हैंड टू माउथ डिस्पाइट व्हाटएवर हैज हैपेंड. इट वाज ओनली आफ्टर 6 के पे कमीशन देयर वाज समथिंग इन हैंड. मतलब अगर बड़ी डॉटर का अभी डब्बे वाला दूध शुरू हो गया है, डिस्पाइट टेकिंग फ्रॉम द कैंटीन, इट वाज अ बिग स्ट्रेन ऑन द पॉकेट. दोज वर द डेज. मतलब मैं ऐसा नहीं अपने आप को बहुत गरीब महसूस कर रहा हूँ या आपको लगेगा कि फौजी बिल्कुल गरीब होते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. बट ड्यूरिंग दो सर्कमस्टांसेस, एनी मेजर थिंग विच इज रेगुलर इनटू द एक्सपेंसेस वाज रियली अ चैलेंज. तो लोएस्ट शायद बहुत बार रहा होगा जीवन में फाइनेंशियल लो. प्रॉब्ली वी वर स्ट्रगलिंग ओनली टू मेक सम मनी, पर ये अब शायद हो पाया after my retirement, when I invested after 5-6 years, and today I can say for sure I am financially very independent, and today I'll be able to fulfill all my goals and my children goal the
Children's
way,
goals also.
yeah, the way I have done it for last 10 years.
तो फिर मैं जॉब करना बंद कर दूं?
वो तुम्हारी मर्जी है. If you want to be a leech on your father, you're most welcome.
तो जनरेशनल वेल्थ क्रिएट हो सकता है ना, मतलब.
हाँ, अगर तुम मेरे साथ इसी तरह लगे रहो तो अगले 7 से 10 साल में I think it can last for few generations.
You said that एक milk box also used to seem really expensive. So from there to today, where you don't really think about a lot of expenses. I mean, you don't think about spending a lot of. I mean, maybe you do, but it's still a lot more comfortable. From there to here, how did you not let it get to your head?
I think males are wired like that.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a
And
male female
of our age, probably our age.
Nahin.
Maybe think it is our responsibility. When did you see me spending money on myself?
हाँ,
It is only you guys and your mom have been pampering me and bringing everything. I don't remember that I've gone to the shop and bought something. I think recently when we went to the Levi's brand, we bought something. Again, on the insistence of your mom and you.
Honey, but how did you, like, it's very easy to lose sight.
No, I've never lost sight. I think that lesson has been given to my father.
What was that?
You see, my father has told me 2-3 things when I started going to work. First of all, he says, never take an LIC policy or insurance policy. He specifically mentioned to me.
Okay.
Second thing he said, I've been very, very honest throughout my life and I expect you to be honest, but don't become absolutely takiyanus. Means don't become conventional, because he never used to use a single sheet of paper of office for personal use. So he says it is not the question of dishonesty, but he says be judicious enough, be practical to do that. And third, he always said that for you the responsibilities are going to be very big, and the salary. He says I retired as class 1 gusted. Your journey is starting as class 1 gusted officer. So make sure that you save enough for yourself during this journey. He gave that perspective, but somehow the way we were, the way things were, the way our incomes were, we've not been able to done very well when it comes to the saving per se. Till the time I started doing that 10,000 rupees SIP in 2003. Of course, that changed the entire perception. So I think those are the 2-3 things which he told me very specifically, came very handy to me in my life. I never took a single LIC policy. I don't remember there's any army officer or any civilian who don't have an LIC policy in their house.
Why are you so against LIC policy?
Against in the sense, first of all, you must know the purpose. The purpose of LIC policy, that you should be insured against any eventuality. There people are looking for bonus, cashback and all that. LIC typically give you that, bonuses and cashback. But if you calculate in terms of IRR, आपको शायद
IRR मतलब return,
हाँ, basically return. तो आपको एक्चुअली हाथ में 6 से 7% के करीब ही मिलता था उस जमाने में LIC पॉलिसी से, और तब शायद हमारे जो प्रोविडेंट फंड थे वो 12% देते, और जो PPF था उस जमाने में वो 11 से 12% देता था. तो LIC की तरफ जाने का मतलब नहीं था. दूसरा, आर्मी ने हमारा खुद का इंश्योरेंस करा रखा था जिसके लिए हम सब्सक्राइब करते थे, आर्मी ग्रुप इंश्योरेंस को. सो इंश्योरेंस की हमें जरूरत नहीं, बिकॉज वी वर ऑलरेडी कवर्ड बाय द डिफेंस फोर्सेस इन केस ऑफ इवेंचुअलिटी.
पब्लिक तो स्टिल वुड वांट.
हाँ, बट दे शुड. उस समय अवेयरनेस नहीं थी, तो LIC घर घर का सब्जेक्ट था. मतलब बच्चा पैदा हुआ तो LIC, शादी हुई तो LIC, मुंडन हुआ तो LIC, जनेऊ हुआ तो LIC. आप लोग के लिए बड़े नए टर्म है.
नहीं, जनेऊ
हाँ.
तो पता है.
So that was the concept of LIC, and that is why I'm not against LIC. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm trying to say is LIC never gave you a return
So it didn't even give you
more
a
than a typical FD. So it was your call, and
इंश्योरेंस भी नहीं था उतना.
और इंश्योरेंस कवर सिर्फ 10 टाइम्स होता था. मतलब आपने अगर 1 लाख रुपए साल की पॉलिसी ली तो आप जो है 10 लाख के लिए कवर्ड है. पर शुरू में जब हमारा कमीशन हुआ था 89 में, तब शायद वो बहुत था पैसा. बट अगर आज बात करो, अगर आपको 1 करोड़ के लिए कवर चाहिए तो 10 लाख की आपको पॉलिसी लेनी, जबकि आप टर्म इंश्योरेंस करेंगे आपकी एज में 2 करोड़ का टर्म इंश्योरेंस शायद 20-25 हजार रुपए में हो जाएगा, बट उसमें कोई पैसा नहीं मिलेगा आपको वापस.
There's no bonus.
Yeah, so there's no bonus, there's no growth that way. So you take a policy of 20,000, 80,000 rupees जो SIP में आप लगाओ, म्यूचुअल फंड में लगाओ, कहीं और लगाओ, you will be able to get that benefit.
So you say the LIC is not a very wise investment or insurance.
हाँ, basically I always say keep the insurance different from investment. Insurance is an expense; it has to be taken that way. Okay, and investment has to be totally separate than insurance. So they have to be taken independently, not combined.
According to you, what is the most reckless expenditure that your partner or your kids have made?
I think there are many. I don't remember. And especially when I say कि इन 3 महीने थोड़ा सा कॉन्शियस रहो, वो 3 महीने सबसे ज्यादा एक्सपेंस होता है. मुझे नहीं मालूम वो कैसे होता है, ठीक है, बट द ओनली थिंग इज दैट आई हैव नेवर स्टॉप्ड देम डिस्पाइट व्हाटएवर आई मस्ट हैव सेड, बिकॉज आई सेड touch wood, I've been able to manage it well and kept the cushion in a fashion that my corpus will never be lessened. It'll be increasing only every time, despite whatever I do. Yeah, if you guys would have not spent in those months, probably corpus would have increased much better than it actually increased.
Yeah, but दूर की देखने में लोगों को अच्छा नहीं लगता ना, पास में जो दिखता है वो ज्यादा एक्साइटिंग है.
जी बात सही,
साइकोलॉजी
बिल्कुल सही बात है. One in hand is better than 2 in bush.
Yeah.
so पर अगर आज ही सब कुछ पैसा खत्म कर दोगे तो कल के लिए करोगे क्या?
तो SIP कर रहे हैं
तो SIP आज करके 4 दिन बाद निकाल लो.
नहीं यार, मैं नहीं निकालती हूँ, मैं तो बोल रही हूँ.
हाँ, तो बट टिपिकली करते हैं ना लोग. तो SIP
तो बट you're saying lots of reckless expenditures है. कोई एक तो याद होगा, एक जो आपको लगा ये बहुत ही बेवकूफी वाला खर्चा.
नहीं, वो मैं बोल तो सकता हूँ. अगर वो रील मेरी वाइफ ने देख ली तो बड़ी मेरी फजीयत होगी, तो इसको छोड़ ही देते हैं.
अरे बताओ यार, काट देंगे, उसको नहीं दिखाएंगे.
It is most of the jewelry which she always wished to buy without any planning. Although she'll say, "What have you given me till date in terms of jewelry?" So if you take her interview, उसका तो कहना ये होगा, मुझे तो आज तक कुछ मिला ही नहीं है. और मेरा कहना ये होगा कि हर बार ज्वेलरी खरीदी गई है अनप्लान.
But lot of people see jewelry as investment. What is your thought on that?
कोशिश करके उसको बेचने की कोशिश कर तो पता चल जाएगा कि ज्वेलरी इन्वेस्टमेंट था कि नहीं था.
कितने की ली थी?
हाँ, कितने की ली थी, कितने की बिकी, कितना काटा, और जो डायमंड थे वो किस रेट में बिके, जो स्टोन्स थे उसमें वो आपने सोने के रेट में खरीदे थे, जब आपने बेचे थे तो कितने में बिके थे. So then you'll realize how good is the investment. And if you compare that with the typical investment of mutual fund and stocks, you will realize कि किसने better किया. Despite gold is doing very well for all this while, for last 2.5, 3 years, even last 5-6 years, gold have been doing well. You have certain portion in gold, one can understand. Maybe gold funds, maybe digital gold, instead of buying a physical gold. That can be converted into physical gold whenever you need the actual gold. Instead of buying a gold and keeping it, the value is increasing as per the market value, but whatever impurities and the other things are there, you are losing on that, and you are losing on the making charges also.
So
if you have to really,
2 things then, basically buy jewelry after you plan and buy jewelry.
you see, everything has to be planned and bought, but life can't always run planned and bought. You should always have something for emergency, something to pamper yourself also. Let's have a fund for pamper yourself.
हाँ, but उसका कोई लिमिट होना चाहिए.
हाँ, तो आई थिंक आज मेरे को ये अच्छा आइडिया आया है. अगली बार जब मैं बात करूंगा तो इमरजेंसी, शॉर्ट टर्म एंड मिड टर्म बास्केट एंड द पैम्पर फंड, सो दैट यू स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग अ फंड टू पैम्पर योरसेल्फ. एंड व्हाट वुड बी दैट फंड slowly over a period of time, and what would be the percentage of that fund, so that along with the saving you have a pampering cushion to yourself.
So one thing was planned for your jewelry through digital gold or other gold investment options, and the other is that gold jewelry might not be a very good investment.
Gold jewelry, even if you buy the solid gold, it also has its own repercussions, because the solid gold, when converted into jewelry, you still have to pay some charges out of it.
Making charges.
So when you, although I'm not saying that you bought something and it's going to be perfect, tomorrow you want to change it again, you will have the cost.
No, I'm just saying that basically one should not consider buying jewelry as an investment.
Yes, it is
It's
not
not
that
so much of an
you can
investment.
buy digital gold as an investment instead of jewelry and the gold. You still can have some portion of gold. Maybe if you think that is an investment, maybe maximum 5 to 7% of total investment can be part of the gold. That is my philosophy. May not be everybody's philosophy.
I have learned a lot of things from you, and I'm continuing to learn. Is there something that you have learned from me?
I think I have learned from you is typically how all this is happening.
What do you mean all this?
I mean, I don't think so. I've ever given an interview and we have discussed something
It's
like
called
this.
podcast.
Whatever it is called. It is called podcast, it is called social media, reels, whatever you may call. So I've learned this from you. And second is the way you present the data is something which I even can't fathom. The way you create my own content into presentation, probably I can't even think and imagine that. So those are the value I'm bringing.
But are you learning that?
Learning is a difficult task. Probably when I sit with you, I'll learn, but I'm not getting time to learn. When you take over 50% of this profession, probably then I'll learn the 50% of you.
Do you have any horror stories about personal finance? कोई एक client की कोई horror story है बता?
मेरे पास हैं 2-4 क्लाइंट ऐसे जो जितनी भी कोशिश करो उनको अपने हिसाब से ही करना पड़ता है और करना ही होता है. मुझसे बोलते हैं सर मेरे पास 10 लाख रुपए मुझे इन्वेस्ट करने, नाम नहीं लूंगा मैं, और जब मैं उनको फंड और प्लान सजेस्ट करता हूँ तो वो अपना ही प्लान लेके आते हैं. तो मेरे जितने भी क्लाइंट्स हैं, अगर मोस्टली दे आर एट 20-25% कंपाउंडिंग टुडे, बट दोस क्लाइंट्स आर स्टिल एट 9 to 11 to 12% कंपाउंडिंग.
बट ऐसे कोई जो आपके पास आया जो बहुत ही हॉरिफिक या हॉरिफाइंग फाइनेंशियल सिचुएशन में था और and then you have helped them come out of that situation, or even if not, how did you help them, but what are the worst stories that you've seen, well, like the worst condition? पैसा था लेकिन सब गलत जगह इन्वेस्ट कर रखा था, ऐसे कोई स्टोरी?
So I during this journey I met a pilot. I'll not be able to name him. So you see, pilots have different category. One is you are captain of the regular airlines, and they are something you are flying a private jets of the corporates. So he was the one who was flying the private jet. So those private jet fellow gets at least twice and 2.5 times of the captain of the airlines per month. So I happened to meet him. So when I met him, so he called me and he says, I want to start my mutual fund journey because I've never been invested. So I went, sat with him for 2 hours, and I got to know, since he was getting so much of money and his ex-defense forces, so he did not know how to handle that money. So he told me, I have a very good guy from a particular private bank, and he comes every month to me, and I buy an insurance policy with him, from him. I said, what is that? Every month. I said, what is that insurance policy? He says, I'm not aware, but it just seems to be a very good insurance policy. So I said, can you show it to me? So he came with a 54 insurance policy bundle, which is being buying for last 54 to 60 months, because he has so much of money, he doesn't know what to do. And irony is, till date, he has not started mutual fund, at least through me. I don't know if he has really started with somebody else. Then, other than that he has about 9 properties. And he had 2 villas out of them, and he had 2 children. So he says, I want to buy 2 more villas to make it 4. So for 2 of us, 2 villas, and for 2 children, individual villas. So I said, good, it's a good idea. If you really want to give villas to your children, तो आप एक काम करो, आपके पास जो बाकी 4-5 प्रॉपर्टी उनको बेचो और फिर 2 विला खरीदो. कहते नहीं, हम प्रॉपर्टी बेचते नहीं. तो बच्चे कहाँ हैं? बच्चे अब्रॉड हैं. क्या वो प्रॉपर्टी हैंडल कर सकते हैं? उनको आइडिया, कहते नहीं, उनको कुछ नहीं पता है. So that is a really a horrifying financial story that people don't know they have the money and really don't know how to handle that money, and what will happen with that money when their eyes are closed, because they have no plan in future. Current, they have no plan for future. I don't know they really do have the plan or not. और मैं जिनके थ्रू उनसे मिला था, उनके हिसाब से शायद उनकी अभी भी सिचुएशन वैसी की वैसी. So I find it डिस्पाइट हैविंग मनी, you are earning so well, but you are wasting your money. आप इतनी मेहनत करके कमाते हैं, penny wise pound foolish भी नहीं है. I don't know ये इसको क्या मैं टर्मिनोलॉजी दूं, that
horrific story है.
हाँ, horrific story है. I think I don't know what terminology I can really give it to them. That they really don't know अगर आप उस पैसे को एफडी भी कर दो तो भी शायद जिंदगी बहुत आराम से कट जाएगी. आप मत इन्वेस्ट करो. यू हैव इनफ टू कीप द एफडी एंड हैंड ओवर टू योर चिल्ड्रन in future if you wish to hand over to them. But buying property after having 9 properties and buying insurance policy which you don't know कि उसका पर्पस क्या है, क्यों खरीदी गई है, कब मिलेंगी, वो कैसी पॉलिसीज हैं, आपको कुछ नहीं मालूम है. बिकॉज वो एक कॉर्पोरेट बैंक का बंदा आपको बहुत पसंद है. वो जब बैंक चेंज करता है तो उसके साथ पॉलिसी भी चेंज हो जाती है.
अच्छा, ओके, लास्ट क्वेश्चन आई वांट टू आस्क यू. You believe in giving wealth to the next generation in the form of assets like property and things, or do you believe it should be in the form of mutual funds or
you see, I always say that when you give it to somebody or to your children or next generation, it should be most in the form which is liquidable. As early as possible you can liquidate it.
Liquidate मतलब
निकाल सको, आप withdraw कर सको, इस्तेमाल कर सको. तो property is not a bad idea. Property can also be given, but there's a limit to give a property because it is very difficult. Property के साथ उसको handle करना बहुत difficult होता है. आपको property की रजिस्ट्री के पेपर पता होने चाहिए, ठीक से कैसे हैंडल करना पता होना चाहिए, आपका प्रॉपर्टी का टैक्स दे रहे थे कि नहीं दे रहे थे, कल को आप बेचोगे तो उसका सिस्टम क्या है, किस तरह के डॉक्यूमेंट चाहिए होते हैं. तो प्रॉपर्टी, एक दो प्रॉपर्टी में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. लेकिन अगर आपके पास म्यूचुअल फंड्स हैं, स्टॉक्स हैं, बॉन्ड्स हैं और PMSs हैं फॉर दैट मैटर, इट इज द ट्रांसमिशन आफ्टर द डेथ इज वेरी वेरी इजी. इट टेक्स, इफ यू सबमिट द करेक्ट डॉक्यूमेंट्स, वो 7 से 15 दिन के अंदर आपके नाम पे ट्रांसफर हो जाते हैं. और उसके बाद इन किसी भी चीज को निकालने के लिए मैक्सिमम 2 से 3 दिन लगते हैं और वो पैसा आपके अकाउंट में है. तो जब भी आप ऐसी चीज दे रहे हैं जो मूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी है, this called the movable property, so this kind of thing should also be done in a fashion कि मान लीजिए आज मेरे पास 1 करोड़ रुपया, मुझे 50 लाख से ज्यादा की जरूरत नहीं है. बैलेंस 50 लाख आज भी मुझे अपनी दोनों डॉटर्स की एज के और उनके रिस्क प्रोफाइल के हिसाब से इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. रादर इट इज इन्वेस्टेड इन माई एज एंड माई रिस्क प्रोफाइल. बट 99.9% ऑफ अस डोंट डू इट बिकॉज हमें अपने नाम से पैसा रखा हुआ बड़ा अच्छा लगता है.
ठीक है. And also I think one of the really logical things here is that you might have a certain preference of living in a certain city or doing something with that money, but your kids might actually have a totally different perspective and want to do something else with it.
Totally in agreement.
So and I think I see very few people who actually live in their parents' house even today. Most people end up moving to a different city or a different area or to a different kind of house.
So I'm lucky that way.
Why?
Because both of you are still staying with me.
Well, we might not. Do you now remember what is the dumbest financial advice that you will ever give?
I think my own reputation, my aura around the industry is such कि लोग ऐसे मेरे पास आते ही नहीं हैं. और जो आते हैं उनको मैं ठीक करके भेज देता हूँ यहाँ से. And I don't receive any such advice from any people.
Because you shut your gates.
Because I don't listen to that advice at all.
Okay, so thanks for coming to this random unannounced podcast with me and sparing your time and giving me some yarn and bearing with us and the social media team.
मतलब तुम लोग कोशिश करते हो कि मुझे सरप्राइज करो, है ना? और पता नहीं मैं सरप्राइज होता हूँ कि नहीं होता हूँ. But yes, in this entire process, I also learn a lot. And especially when I get connected to your generation, मुझे नहीं लगता है कि हम घर में कहीं और ऐसे बैठ के बात करते हैं,
बिना लड़े
बात करते हैं. तो जब ऐसी बातें होती है तो मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. मेरी डॉटर मेरे सामने बैठी हुई है, मुस्कुरा रही है, मुझसे बात कर रही है, मेरी बातें सुन रही है और वो उसको ज्ञान समझ रही है. Thank you so much for having such sessions. Please keep having some with the entire family.
Bye.